Now, children, we are going to start with the second part, that is creating a new presentation. As we have told you, as I have told you in the last class, that from the power button, you will go to PowerPoint and then we can open it. So, in this page number 65, you will see that follow these steps to create a new presentation. How do we create a new presentation? We will first click on the start, then PowerPoint, then blank presentation. Now, when the PowerPoint application is running, when we are already running with the PowerPoint application, that time, if the user wants to create a new presentation, then the user will follow these steps. That is, click on the File tab. You see, I have clicked on the File tab. So, here under this, you will see a new option is there. Then select the new option. After selecting the new option, you see presentations are already there, which I have made earlier. Click on blank presentation. Here, a new blank presentation will appear. So this is your new blank presentation. You can start writing or whatever you want. The new slide will appear with two rectangular dotted box. Can you see two rectangular? In the first one, click to add title is given, and in the second rectangular box, click to add subtitle is written. Yes or no? And these two blocks, the boxes are known as placeholders. The placeholders contain text, images, and other objects. Now, coming to the next topic, that is adding text in the placeholders. As I told you, that we have two placeholders. One is click to add title, and second one is click to add subtitle. Now, in the book, it is given click on the click to add title placeholder. You will see the cursor blinking in the placeholder. Type the desired text. Suppose if I want to type ABCD, okay, I have typed. Then similarly, click on the click to add subtitle, the second rectangular block. There, if you want to type something, after typing the text, click outside the text box. The typed text will appear in the slide pane. Okay, now see the boxes has got removed and we can see what we have typed. Depend on our requirement. Now, the next topic, adding a new slide. How do we add a new slide? One slide, it is, you can see I have given, it is written ABCD. Second slide, okay. How to add a new slide? Click on the home tab. I have already clicked, and after that, new slide option, it is there beside it. There we can add new slide. Now, applying layout to a slide. How do we apply a layout? A slide layout displays how the content and other objects are positioned on the slide. Now, this is the steps we have to follow. Click on the layout button. Click on the layout button. Here, select the desired layout from the list, whichever layout we want. Suppose it's a science answers, and you have to write the differences. Can you see this slide? This kind of layout. Here you can write in a tabular form. Okay, this is just an example. Depends on the requirement, you can choose the layout. Now, the next topic is types of slide layout. Now, we have different types of slide layout in PowerPoint 2016. Title slide, it is given in your book, page number 67, that this layout is used by the user to add title and subtitle. Like it was given in the first slide. On the top, you write the heading and then you write the content which you want to write. Now, title and content is also there. Okay. In title slide, it is only the title and subtitle are given, whereas title and content there, the heading and the body has been given. Okay, it consists of two placeholders to add title and other content such as text, images, and graphics. Now the third is comparison. Can you see this? Yes, comparison. As I told you, if you want to write any kind of differences, suppose RAM ROM difference, then living thing non-living thing difference, these kind of differences when you get to write in any slide, we use this kind of layout. Now, picture with caption. Now, picture with caption is given in this. This slide layout provides a place for inserting a picture, and the lower section contains a placeholder for inserting the title. Suppose if I have given a picture of a leaf, and at the bottom, the lower placeholder, lower section rectangular box, we will write that it's a leaf. Okay. Here the bigger section is for the image or the picture, and the lower side, all the smaller placeholder, it is for the topic, I mean for the um, caption of the picture. Okay. Now there are some more layouts given. Okay, apart from the four which we have discussed, like section header, to content, title only, and content with caption. All these are the other layouts which are available. Okay, it depends on our requirement. We choose the layout and we do the presentation. Now, adding pictures to a slide. Insert a title and content slide to the presentation. See what we have done. We have insert a title and content slide to the presentation. Okay. After that, we will click on the insert tab and select the pictures option from the images group. Click on the insert tab and select the pictures option from the images group. Okay, we will select the picture from the images group. The insert picture dialog box will appear. Select the folder from where the picture needs to be inserted. Okay, and then select the desired picture file and click on the insert button. And then you will see the picture on the slide. Okay, this is the process by which we can add a picture to a slide. Now coming to the next topic, saving a presentation. Click on the file tab and select the save option. Here you can also click on the save button on the quick access toolbar. The save as window will appear, like you see it has already appeared in my screen. Select the browse option. Okay, now the browse option, you will see the save as dialog box, and there you will find the location where the PowerPoint or the file you have saved. You will see the location. You will select the desired location to save the file, where you want to save the file. Type the name of the presentation in the file name text box. Okay, you can give the name and click on the save button. Okay, this is a save button. Your presentation will be saved with .pptx extension.